Can you just remind us where we're at as Series 3 begins?
Yeah, Series 2 ends with the Winchester boys inadvertently loosing an army of demons out of the gates of hell, literally, and also with the realization that Dean, my brother in the show, has only a year to live because he's basically sold his soul to the devil to bring me back to life. So Season 3 opens with us sort of both confronting the harsh reality of what we've just done with letting an army of demons out of hell, and also with not only do I have to worry about hundreds and hundreds of demons, but we have to save my brother's life because otherwise in a year he just drops dead. So we have to try and fix that.
What does Sam make of the deal that Dean struck?
He's obviously a little disappointed and a little sad, but he's learned in the last 2 seasons, or in the first 2 seasons, he learned the hard way not to sit and worry about things and be disappointed in things, but just to take action. Maybe he learned it from Dean, as opposed to sitting here and contemplating and weighing this and weighing that and, sort of making a pro-con list. Let me just put my 2 feet on the ground and hit the road and do something about it. I don't know what I'm going to do about it yet, but I'm going to do something, and I'll find out as I go.
Has Sam changed much since he's been
A
resurrected?
lot. I mean, that just the very fact that he's now an action taker as opposed to sort of a thinker is a huge change, because he was always the especially from episode 1, or the pilot episode of Season 1, he's just going, I'm just a college kid, like, leave me alone. I just want to go be a lawyer, have my 2.3 kids, and my little house in the suburbs, and my dog, and my van, and live my life. And then he's like, I'll help you out this one time. And then he sort of gets drawn in. Obviously his girlfriend gets killed. He runs back into his father, salvages a relationship with his father, and then loses his father, and his world has been thrown for a loop. He's starting to find out things about himself that he didn't really know, and he doesn't want to know, that he might not be completely human. He found out that his father, who he finally made amends with, told his brother, if you can't save your brother, being me, then you have to kill him, meaning kill me. And so he's really been thrown for several loops in the last 56 episodes. So he's changed accordingly.
He's hardened, I guess.
Of course, yeah. He's hardened, and he's also just his motivations have changed. It's not only has he become sort of a tougher, harder person, but he's changed the reasons he's doing what he's doing. He used to be doing it sort of to help his brother / please his father and do what he thinks he's good at, and now he really wants to get out there and get rid of these things that are, hunting down humans, and now get rid of the demons and save his brother.
Have we seen the last of the yellow-eyed demon?
We have so far. I don't know what the plans were for the end of the Season 3, but we found out that the yellow-eyed demon was the biggest, baddest demon we knew of, but not the biggest, baddest demon there was. Okay. And there was a demon that he answered to, and so that's even more what we need to take care of. So as far as I know, yellow demon's out, but worst demon is in. So
there's more to come.
Yeah, out of the frying pan into the fire.
Yeah. What about Sam and Dean's dad? Is there any possibility he could come back?
I mean, it's supernatural, so of course there's possibility. Realistically, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who plays our father, who I love to death, has been extremely busy ever since Supernatural and Grey's Anatomy ended for him. He's been doing movie after movie after movie and keeping very busy. And so he's been dying to come back, and I think the writers have some ideas for how he could come back or why he would come back, but just logistically it's hard to work out the timing for him to come back. But I hope so. We love him out there, and obviously he does a great job on the show.
Never say never.
Never say never. Not in Supernatural. I came back from the dead, so who knows what's going to happen with him.
What's been your favourite episode of Supernatural so far? Does one stand out?
Yeah, I mean the season finales of both Season 1 and Season 2 are 2 of my favorites that pop into my head. I still love the pilot, and I remember one of my favorite ones to shoot was from Season 1. I know it's going back a long time, but it was the shapeshifter episode. It was called Skin, and it's where my brother gets sort of doubled by a shapeshifter, and so there's a big fight scene between brother and brother, and I just love the mythology of it and the archetypes and brother versus brother and good versus evil and what's going on, and you never really know if he's real or if he's fake, so to speak. So I remember that was one of my favorite ones, and one of my favorite ones to go back and watch. And then also, I mean, that's the one that sticks out in my head, I guess.
Do you watch the old episodes a lot?
I do. I watch them. I watch them every now and again, especially if we have something in an episode that refers back to one of the other episodes, or something where I'm reading through the script and I go, that makes me think of what happened in that one episode where, I'll just put it on my DVD or go to iTunes and watch it on my iTunes on my computer. More for research than for pleasure. I've never really liked watching myself. So I'll do it really to research something that I think needs to be researched. Okay. Or if there's an episode where, Sam this year has been starting to turn into a lot like his brother, a lot like Dean. And he says in one of the episodes, I'm trying to be more like you. And there are a few scripts that I've been reading, and it's just Sam kills a demon, and it refers back to the look on his face, and I'm thinking, oh, that must be like when Dean killed the vampire and had that look on his face where his face is full of blood. And I'll go back and watch it, and I'll be like, okay, and just try and, I don't want to say like channel that energy, but try and do something half for myself, half for the fans that's reminiscent of a prior episode.
Okay.
So yeah.
Over here, ITV marketed the show as Scary Just Got Sexy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the scary part. Jensen's the sexy part. So,
are you comfortable with being a pin-up, that kind of thing?
It's so funny. It's so funny because I see like really good-looking dudes and good-looking chicks like saying, "I don't see myself as a sex symbol," and kind of doing the sex symbol thing. And you're always like, oh, they're full of it. But I do not see myself as a sex symbol. I do not. Like, I understand that, like, it's scary, just got sexy or whatever. And I know that's half marketing and half whatever. But it's just funny to me. Like, if someone likes the way I look or something, then great, fantastic. If that will get somebody to watch the show, then awesome. Because I'd love to be known for my work. Ultimately, I'm 25, so whatever looks I do or don't have right now are just going to go downhill from here. So I don't want to be known for like being a good-looking guy or a decent-looking guy. I'd rather be known for my work. But if it'll get somebody to watch my work, then hopefully they'll like that. And so, but whatever, it's flattering. It's very flattering. So I don't want to say like, no, don't call me that.